What's up guys, Dakota here and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be talking about my first overland trip with the Jeep, and I'm going to show you guys kind of how I'm going to pack it for that trip. It's probably going to be the way I think I'm going to do these videos is probably going to be the part one, and then part two will be more like actually getting there. This will be kind of showing you guys what I'm going to take. And keep in mind I haven't been camping in probably like 3 years. Because my job doesn't really allow me to just take a bunch of days off to go camping. But I think it'd be kind of interesting. I have a video that I've made previously showing kind of the space of the rear seats and when you take them out and whatnot. But this is going to give you guys a better idea of what you can actually fit in the back of a two-door JL. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to bring, and then we might do like an Mpg test as well in this first part, because it's like a 9-hour drive to get to where I'm going, which is Big Bend. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, so let's just go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys what I've got here and show you guys how I'm gonna pack it. Okay, so first up here, this isn't every single thing I'm taking, it's just the majority of the stuff that I'm gonna be taking. My dad's gonna be coming with me as well, and he's got his Jeep. So first thing is we're gonna take this portable little grill. Nothing fancy about it. Obviously it's old, but it still works, and it's small enough and compact enough to where it's not going to take up a whole lot of space, and you can still grill some stuff on there. It's like, I think it's the brand is like Thermos or something like that. Next, I've got a very small little Cobalt portable air compressor. Now a lot of guys like to run either onboard air systems or things like that. Some of you guys might say that this thing's crap, but it was only $40, and we're gonna see how well it works. I've only aired up like a couple of things, but I just haven't aired up tires, but it says it can do it, so we're gonna see how that works. Next, we got some handheld radios, you know, just to kind of communicate while on the trail and whatnot. Then we've got our set of tools. Now, it's always a good idea to bring tools with you anytime you're going to go off-road, especially if you're going to go for multiple days. We used to take tools with us when we would go dirt bike riding, and we actually had to use them a decent amount, so always a good idea to have this. And then in this big old box we've got just some extra sleeping bags in here. So as you can see, a little dusty, but that's fine. We've got some extra sleeping bags here because it's supposed to be a little chilly. Like right now I think it's like 40 degrees right now, so got that just in case. And then over here we've got my camera gear. So we got my gimbal, my GoPro stuff, some chargers, some cords, extra SD cards, all that jazz. In this box we've got toe straps, because you never know when you might need those. Always a good idea to have them. And then my backpack, which has my computer, some more camera gear, and a couple of days worth of clothes. All right guys, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna load this stuff in here and kind of show you guys how much space there is and what it looks like once you got a bunch of stuff in there. Now again, this is not everything that we're taking, just because there's 2 Jeeps, so I'm not gonna I don't have the need to fill this thing to the brim, but I did want to at least kind of show you guys what I'm gonna be taking in mine. So yeah, let's go ahead and start loading up. Okay, so as you can see, we got everything in here. Now, I do want to point out, this is not the most ideal way to take sleeping bags, but I mainly am just using this to kind of show the space of what you can fit. And I've got more space I can make. I just kind of threw this stuff in there. So you can see we got my backpack here, which is loaded up to the brim. We got this big old Rubbermaid box here. The grill, other box with the toe straps, tools up front on the floor there. We've got our air compressor and our radios. In here I've got the camera equipment and some gloves, because right now like it is 39 degrees and currently where we're going it's 37, so it's gonna be pretty cold. So you know, bring an extra sleeping bags just in case, because if it gets too cold, you know, that's no fun. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna end up sleeping in the Jeep if it gets too cold, but you know, it is what it is. So anyways guys, I might give you guys a brief overview of what's in my pop's Jeep and just kind of let you guys see that real quick. Nothing special, just more sleeping bags and camping stuff. What we're carrying in the JK, so we got more sleeping bags, the tent, as well as some, I think we got some toe straps in here as well. We got some mats, just to kind of help maybe elevate us right off the ground a little bit. We also have some cots right here. And then up front, we've got a couple of coolers and some stuff for fire starting and all that good junk. You know, some first aid, all that. And then we will go fill up and give you guys kind of an Mpg test, because there's gonna be like 9 hours on the road. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and fill up the Jeep real quick and top it off, and then we will start our Mpg test. All right, guys, so we are officially topped off, and now we're actually gonna start our trip. The best I've gotten so far in this Jeep ever was 18.5 on the highway. So I'm gonna try, we're gonna go 70 miles an hour, and hopefully, unless there's traffic, and then we'll see what we get. So I'll catch up with you guys once we're on the road. What's up, guys? I hope you can hear me. There's a lot of wind noise. It's Jeep. So anyways, wanted to kind of talk about the Mpg in this part of the video, just to kind of go over, you know, what you guys can expect if you're going on a road trip or something like that. So one thing to keep in mind is that my particular Jeep, A, is the Rubicon, so it comes with the larger tires, the 33s, and the 410 gears, and then 2, it's a 6-speed manual. So that's going to kind of affect, if you plan on getting a Sport with an automatic, this is going to be totally different than what you might see, or even a Rubicon with an automatic, or a Sport with a manual or something like that. So anyways, I'm currently doing 72 miles an hour, and I'm at about 2200 RPM in 6th gear, and we're going to see what type of gas mileage I can get. Currently it's saying I'm getting 19 if you go by the computer. We're actually eventually, once we stop and fill up, going to do the math to see exactly what I got. But I've never been able to get more than like 265 miles on a tank, which equaled about 18.5 miles to the gallon. So we're going to see what we get here. It'll just be kind of interesting to see. Just for a reference, my dad's in their 4-door JK Sport with a manual as well. He's at 75, and he's at about 2,500 RPM. But anyways, guys, we're gonna head out there. We got a long drive. It's basically to get to where the hotel is, because by the time we get there, it's gonna be dark. So we're gonna get to the hotel, and then we're going to tomorrow morning actually head out on the trails and do the official overlanding part. So once we get there, I'll probably catch up with you guys. I don't know, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a 2-part video or not. We'll see. But once I fill up again, I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, so we put in 8.59 gallons. So what we're going to do is take that, divide the number of miles we did by 8.59. We get, so I did 163.9 miles on half a tank. Divided by 8.59, that's 19 miles to the gallon. So that's pretty good, and I was going anywhere from 72 to like 75 miles an hour. So now in this next leg of the journey, where I'm going to use basically the full tank, we'll see if I can make it any better. All right, guys, so our last fuel stop for the day ended up at, so we got 250 miles divided by 13.3, dang, 18.8. So it looks like 19 was the best we got. So anyways, guys, I'm kind of gonna make this, I think I'm gonna make this a 2-part video. So I'm probably gonna end it here and then pick back up when we're actually leaving to head out to go out to Big Bend. and actually start the trip because we haven't even gotten there yet. So anyways guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned for the part 2, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.